So, Tekken 8 Season 2 has been out for a couple days now, and the results are very mixed across the board. Personally, I like the game. I know there have been some sketchy changes that a lot of people don't like, and I do respect all those opinions. But I do, however, think that a lot of people are getting really angry and upset about things that don't affect their level of play at all. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about my thoughts on that kind of stuff. So the other night I was playing, and then after I got off, one of my friends was playing and he streamed his game for me. And he is an intermediate level player. His peak is, I believe, Rajan, so like the second blue rank, and he plays Heihachi. And he was playing the game, and he's fighting against Lee. And like, I know everyone got new stuff, but he got absolutely bodied by this Lee. And he's just like yelling at the game, like, oh my god, this season is bad, this is that, this is whatever, I'm getting smoked by this, the new season is dog shit. And I'm watching his gameplay, and the Lee wasn't even using any of the new stuff. So I feel like the first thing is people are just like blaming the new season for why they're playing bad. Like, the new season and the changes really affect the top level of play a ton, but the intermediate level of play is pretty much the same. So like, things that people are doing and then blaming the season on are things like not ducking mid-high strings and stuff, or not punishing things correctly, not whiff punishing. But then when they lose, they're like, oh, the season is dog shit. It feels like crap to play, all this stuff. And like, I think if you just focus on playing like your fundamentals and like trying to improve at the game rather than just like screaming at it when you lose, you'll probably have a lot more fun and you'll probably lose less. So I do understand that everyone got some bullshit. I'm a Dragunov player. I respect the some of the changes. I mean, honestly, for Dragunov, not much has changed. Just his counter hit throws delete gray health, which is pretty big, and then he has that new the two new moves out of stance. But honestly, one of them is really bad, and the other one is like mediocre at best. So as a Dragunov player, I'm not like complaining too much. But I also play a lot of Brian, and like Brian got some disgusting stuff that I really don't think he needed. Like his full crouch mix-up when he has Snake Eyes is borderline unfair. And then I do see the complaints about like the jack changes and some of the infinite stuff that can happen, but I have a feeling that we'll get a lot of that kind of stuff like hot fixed. I believe they already put out like a micro patch where you can now sidestep the Jack 8 jump bullshit, so that's fine. But overall, I think a lot of players are just hopping on the opinions of their favorite pro player and then just going, oh, the game is dog shit because of this, and they go in ranked, and if they lose, it's because the new season is bad and not because I got outplayed. Like, I've been watching a lot of Main Man videos recently, and he talks about like one thing where it's like most things that seem like, oh, why the hell is that safe? Why is this way? It's because you don't know the counterplay to it. So like, if you're letting people get away with the same stuff that they were, then like obviously you're gonna lose. Like if you're not ducking the highs and mid-high strings, like if you're just getting knowledge gapped with stuff like that and people can just throw it out, then you're gonna feel like you're losing all the time because of shit that you can't control. But really what it is you haven't taken the time to learn the mechanics and learn the fundamentals of the stuff that's smoking you. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the new season. I do think, yes, everyone getting buffed is a little concerning. I think they changed a little bit too much at once, so at the top level the game is getting played in a way that the pro players don't really appreciate, but at the intermediate level, everyone's just throwing their 50-50s all the time. Everybody's just doing their bullshit mix-ups, so not really much has honestly changed. The last thing I want to say is I'm not a big fan of how they changed the ranking system. I feel like I'm getting punished way too much for losing, and I'm not gaining enough when I'm winning. That could just be a me thing. If I just don't lose, then obviously I'll rank up, but I'm losing like double what I'm winning. And it feels bad, but it just means I have to get better so I don't lose nearly as much. But yeah, what do you guys think? You could leave it in the comments, you could tell me I'm wrong, but I believe that at the intermediate level of play, you just have to be a better player and the patch shouldn't matter that much to you. So I will catch you guys in the next video.